Hey everybody, it's episode 6 of House of the Dragon. Last time on House of the Dragon, there was a wedding, and that wedding went off. No problems whatsoever. It was just a normal wedding. Nobody died. Nobody collapsed. Nobody was whispering anything. That's how I remember it. I didn't watch the last few minutes of it, but I just presume it went off no problem. You know, you turn up to a wedding and you're like, I'm sure it'll be fine. Actually, that doesn't work because the wedding didn't happen until after all the shit went down. So, so I can't even say that I stopped watching after the first bit of the wedding. Nope. Anyway, I hear there's a time skip in this episode, so I'm interested to see what happens in the in-between time. This one is called The Princess and the Queen, or something like that, right? Yeah, The Princess and the Queen. So, let's get into it. I'm expecting different haircuts. Maybe somebody has a beard. I don't know. Oh, hey. Are you giving birth?
And push!
Oh, yes, you are giving birth. I need a slightly bigger time skip, please. Hey, little fella.
Princess, the Queen has requested that the child be brought to her.
What?
Immediately.
Why?
Why?
So she can kill it. You don't let that child out of your sight.
I'll take him myself. You should remain abed, Princess. Yes, I should. Help me dress.
Why does the Queen want to see the child immediately after birth?
A boy.
Hey!
I just heard.
Yes.
Is that her
Hold
husband?
on. Where are you going?
The Queen wants to see
She
him.
wants to see him.
Now? I'm coming with you.
I should hope so. Please.
Hey, can we talk about what all this implies, by the way? If she's still the princess and Alicent is still the queen, that means Viserys is still freaking alive. How is he still alive? He collapsed like 1 billion years ago. He was dying all last episode. He was dead. He had just, at the end of the episode, he was just like, thump, I'm done. I lasted. I was going to die in episode 1, but I didn't. In episode 2, I was thinking about dying, but I didn't. In episode 3, I was looking death in the eyes, but I didn't. In episode 4, I was knocking on death's door, but there was nobody at home. And in episode 5, like, I was tumbling into the abyss into the river Styx, and Hades was greeting me at... It's 15, 20, 30, 50, 60 years later. Why? How? We haven't seen him yet, but if he died, she would be queen. She's not queen, he's still alive. And what's her relationship with the queen? It doesn't seem to be on very good terms, you know?
What could she possibly want?
Princess, it is a privilege to be amongst the first to congratulate
Yeah,
you.
thanks.
You, Luke, as well.
Thanks, Castle.
If I may be of any service.
The day may yet come, my lord.
Invent a chairlift, Caswell, dude. These two seem on good terms, though, you know? We're here.
Rhaenyra, you should be resting after your labours.
Don't touch this child.
What happy news this morning.
How,
Indeed,
dude?
Your Grace.
How?
Where is my grandson? You will make a fearsome night.
Yeah?
Does the babe have a name yet?
We haven't spoken.
Joffrey.
Joffrey.
He'll be called Joffrey.
I do believe he has his father's nose.
Sure. Hey, usually, I don't know if this is true or not. I've said it before in a different reaction, but there's this thing where people are supposed to say that a child has some features from the father. You know, like he's got his father's nose or his father's eyes, or, you know? Because, hey, the mother knows it's hers, 100%. She just gave birth to him. The father doesn't, though. The father can never be 100% sure. So when doctors and nurses go, or relatives or anybody, look, he's got your eyes, you know? We don't know if this child is his or not. You know, it could be anybody's. especially given time skip, you know? We have no idea where anything... They did a good job with the... Alicent looks this like Alicent should look. And, well, in my other pause I already talked about the king. How is he? How? Maybe he just had he was just feeling dizzy 57 years ago. He was just, you know, just having one of those days. Blood dripping and his whole body collapsing. Coughing up his soul. He just brushed it off. And now he's holding the baby. I wouldn't trust him holding the baby. Back in the past, I'm not going to trust him now. Anyway. Fatherhood, parenthood, who knows?
I do hope the labour was easy.
Oh yeah, a breeze.
I think I called the midwife a cunt.
Oh.
They're still on good terms.
Do keep trying, Selena. Sooner or later you may get one who looks like you.
Wow! What a bitch.
You don't think to consult me before you name my child?
He's our child, is he not?
Well, in name. Well, maybe they're not on as good terms as I thought they were. Oh, look at the blood. Look at the trail of blood. She needs some rest. Who are you?
Mother.
Oh, she's got
Look.
loads more. Oh, an egg.
We chose an egg for the baby.
Another boy, I heard. Might I?
Well, you are
So
the,
Harwin wishes to be introduced to
You-
Joffrey.
you are the father. You may as well.
Father, please may I hold Joffrey?
No, back to the dragon pit for you two.
Yeah, get back in the dragon pit.
At least
I'll leave you two to it. He's got your eyes. Look at the way he's looking at her. He's definitely the father. Like 10 billion%. Ooh, the dragon pits. Great. You couldn't pay me to get in a pit with a dragon? Well, you could, but I'd run away with it. What are you yawning at? Just because you won't get burned, kid. Oh, goat. A tasty treat. Oh, it's so dark. What is this? Season 8 of Game of Thrones?
Can I say it?
Dracarys.
Dracarys Vermax.
Everybody loves saying that word. Burned goat.
Aemon, we have a surprise for you. You're the only one of us without a dragon. So...
You get the
we
shitty
found
one.
For you.
A dragon.
It's a prank. It's a prank.
Behold, the pink dread.
Yeah, good one.
Short mouth.
Well, don't worry, kid. Have your pig eat them all. Oh, is there a dragon in there? Well, look, the kid is brave. Deserves a dragon. And a pig. Why not both? Ever seen a pig ride a dragon before? This is going to be the biggest dragon you've ever seen, by the way. Jeez. Is Winterfell under attack? Can't see anything. Oh. Heal. Do you want to see my pet pig? Ah, the model is still here.
Your grandsons are a menace.
They are more children than he is. You sure it wasn't our Aegon who put them up to it?
Yeah, Aegon's a bully.
It's a wonder to me their eggs ever hatched.
Why is that?
You know why? To have one child like that is a mistake. To have 3 is an insult.
Is it because of the colour of the hair? Is that why the queen wanted to see the baby? Wanted to see the colour of the hair? Because it's pretty obvious when you look at the mother and the father, or the supposed mother and father, that their child should have a certain colour hair. And then when they're all like, the seed is strong, you know what I mean? These things happen, Alison.
Nature is a thing of mysterious works. Do not speak of this again.
Yeah, but when you die, she gets the throne, and all her bastard children are next in line, right?
Have I lost my sanity, Sir Kristen? She expects everyone in the Red Keep to deny the truth our eyes can all plainly see.
Yeah, he hasn't aged up much.
Spoiled cunt.
Wow.
That was beneath me, Your Grace. I apologize.
I have to believe that in the end, honour and
I-
decency...
Is that a sword, or are you
prevail.
pleased to see her? Look at this shot. Jeez. Look at this shot. Jeez. Is this Aegon? First of his name? Second of his name?
Whose idea was it?
Oh, knock first.
Edmund is your brother.
Oh, he's a twat.
We are family.
It was funny.
Do you think Rhaenyra's sons will be your playthings forever? Rhaenyra will ascend the throne, and Jacaerys Targaryen will be her heir.
Yeah.
She can move to cut off any challenge to her succession.
Yeah.
Then I won't.
You are the challenge! You are the challenge, Aegon!
Oh.
Simply by living and breathing!
He doesn't look like a challenge to me, Alicent.
One day you will be our king.
Yeah, but he reminds me a bit of Daenerys' brother. What was his name? It was like Viserys as well, right? Whoa! Ah! At least Daemon hasn't changed. Are these two a thing now? They were flirting at the wedding. Oh, nice. I would not be there. I'm okay to not see the show. I'll just be underground.
I wish to offer you a permanent residence here in Pentos. This manse I would gift to you outright,
We're in
along
Pentos.
with its farms and lands.
Sounds like a good deal. What do you want in return?
The Triarchy has made common cause with Corin Martell of Dawn.
Oh, Martell.
Your family has dragons. Aid Pentos in this, as Aegon once did. And my gratitude will fill your cup and overflow it.
I'll take the wine instead.
We've already extended our visit here.
It's a most generous offer, and one we will certainly entertain.
You are considering Prince Reggio's offer.
A simple transaction. We have dragons, they have gold.
Why not? What does she want instead?
We are more than this, Damon. We are the blood of old Valyria. We don't belong here.
Valyria is gone, we don't belong anywhere.
I want my child to be born where I was born, on Driftmark.
She just wants to
At
go
my
home.
end, I want to die a dragon rider's death. Not that of some fat country lord.
I don't know, I think Damon would agree with her. He's not ready to settle down and do nothing with his life. He's too much of a rogue. Oh, this guy's still hand.
This is the stuff, Lionel.
Uh-oh.
I've won my first bout, Sir Christian.
You'll have a new opponent then, my Lord of the Straw.
No? Lord of the Straw. No.
I have to do better than that.
Get either side of him.
Weapons up, boys. Seems the younger boys could do better with a bit of your attention.
You question my method of instructions.
Well, I merely suggest that method be applied to all your pupils.
Equally.
Very well. You spar with Aegon. Eldest son against eldest son.
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, go, get him.
Close with him. Press him backward. Use your feet.
Oh, feet, cheating.
Stay on the attack.
Dude.
Enough.
Yeah.
You dare put hands on me! Aegon! You forget yourself, Strong. That is the prince.
Yeah,
That's
but
what you teach, Cole.
he's a brat.
Cruelty.
I want to see these two fighting.
Your interest in the princeling's training is quite unusual.
Shut up, Christian. You're one to talk.
Most men would only have that kind of devotion toward a cousin, or a brother,
Don't say it.
or a son.
No, he said it. King, do you want to break this up a bit?
Say it again!
No, he's the one whispering.
Say it again!
He's a real jerk now.
There's been an incident in the yard.
That's what this is about, then.
You have laid us open to accusations of an uglier treachery.
Your
intimacy with the Princess Rhaenyra is an offense that would mean exile and death.
Hey, we've seen the... Where's the other son? You know, the sneaky one from last episode? Where's he now? Because he's the one that Rhaenyra hooked up with. He's the guy who came and got her at the celebration last episode, right? Picked her up. Got her out of the crowd. Seems like all the pairings were solidified at the end of the last episode. The Queen and Christian, because she stopped him killing himself. And now they're sort of locked together. I don't know if it's anything more than that. I don't think so. But they're definitely friends, and Kristen doesn't talk to Rhaenyra anymore. There's a lot that's happened in the time skip. A lot of children have been born and have grown up. Oh. If drunken singing had a tone, that's the tone it would have.
My dear wife.
Would you mind, Sir Carl? I would like to speak with my husband.
Of course, Princess.
Yeah, get out of there, dude.
War is afoot again in the Stepstones, Rhaenyra.
Triarchy.
The Triarchy takes new life. Just what I need. A little adventure. He says there is a Tyroshi general there, a giant, they say.
A giant?
Who dyes his beard purple and wears women's frocks.
That sounds crazy. Crazy.
Dark rumours are hunting us, Laenor. They nip at our heels. About our son's parentage. And their true father will not abandon them now to go carousing through the narrow sea.
True father.
You do not desert your post when the storm lashes.
The wise sailor flees the storm as it gathers.
Right. You want to get out of here before the shit hits the fan, Rhaenyra. Don't be the fan.
Very well, then I command you.
Oh, no. Pulling rank.
But you are more than the statement. The man I married
Yeah.
is more than this.
More than Pentos. Let's go do something. Let's cause some shit.
Strife between our families of late, my queen. But we are one house.
Yeah.
And long before that, we were friends.
Yeah, do you remember that?
My son, Jacaerys, will inherit the Iron Throne after me. I propose we betroth him to your daughter, Helena.
Ooh. One family.
Let them rule together.
A most judicious proposition.
Sounds good. Solves the problem.
If Syrax brings forth another clutch of eggs, your son, Aemond, will have his choice of them. A symbol of our goodwill.
Yeah, he wants a dragon.
A dragon's egg is a handsome gift.
The king and I thank you for your offer, and we will consider it duly.
How sweetly the fox speaks when it's being cornered by the hound.
It was a
She
good...
is sincere.
Yeah,
She's desperate.
it was a good offer.
We're a family. Let us put aside these childish quarrels.
When I am cold in my grave.
Holy moly. I wonder if Hightower is still around. Yeah, it's funny. Every time he coughs now, I'm like, yeah, sure. I'm not falling for it. I'm not falling for it. Cough all you want. Cough all the way to the end of season 17. I'm not falling for it anymore. When he's dead in the ground, and a dragon has burned him, and his ashes flow to the sea, only then shall I suspect that perhaps he's going to die. Not a second before.
The hand, Your Grace.
Your Grace, I feel I have come to resign my position as Hand of the King.
Resign? Is this over the rumours? No, he's getting up. He's getting up. He means business.
You have served me faithfully. Your advice has been sage, unmarked by self-interest.
Yeah.
Which stands in contrast to all others.
Including her
Speak
father.
kind words. But there is a shadow over my house, and it grows.
The gossip and the rumours.
Name it if it casts such a gloom.
Yes.
Do you want him to say it?
I cannot.
Then I cannot accept this. You will continue in your service to the crown.
Hey, he's honourable.
I would then ask leave to take my son from court and escort him back to the family seat at Harrenhal. It is time he assumed his duties there.
Away from Rhaenyra? Away from your daughter?
Do it.
Pie. Oh, the sneaky one.
King had an audience with my father.
He attempted to resign his post.
His honour's always been a millstone about his esteemed neck.
It's a good thing, though. You don't have any.
My lord husband refused to accept.
Interesting that
Truth has many flavours.
the last episode also set up these two. It's like everything in the last episode was to set up the jump. Every conversation turned into a friendship in the future. Every pairing was became something. Everybody was joined in the last episode. Almost invisibly, it was like, here are the people who are going to be talking to each other in the future. Let's have them talk to each other in the past.
Even...
Tell you not now.
Get out of here. What are you thinking? Just walking in here. We could have been talking about anything. We could have been doing it right here on the table.
Lord Lionel is to escort Sir Harwin back to Harrenhal.
My father cannot give unbiased counsel to the king.
What's his angle?
In all of King's Landing is there no one to take my side?
This guy, for some reason. Meanwhile, in the darkest dungeon.
What a collection of heroes I have before me. A deviant, a traitor to the crown.
What's he going to get them to do?
What do you want with us?
I am prepared to offer you mercy, if you're prepared to pay a little price.
What kind of a... What is this? What? No, your tongue! Dude, your tongue! Why? Is the baby okay?
I've reached the limit of my art. The child will not come.
Oh no. We're gonna lose them both?
My brave girl.
I'm very sorry, my prince.
Where's she going? Oh, to the dragon.
Dracarys!
Oh, she wants to die by dragonfire. Oh, the dragon doesn't want to do it. Here we go.
Lena!
She went out on her own terms.
Be good to your mother, lad. Visit when I can.
She wasn't going to survive either way.
But that may be some time.
Do the kids know?
Princess.
Is Harwin Strong my father?
Yeah, but don't tell anybody.
Am I a bastard?
I wouldn't phrase it that way.
You are a Targaryen. That's all that matters.
Yeah. But you're not a Valyrian. In any way.
A word? We're finished here. We're leaving.
The dragon standing there?
I should have left years ago.
Alright.
Bring him. We'll need every sword we can muster.
Okay. Something gonna happen on the road to... Yeah, these guys. What's their mission? Riddlard, wake up! Sword out! Oh, smoke! Bust down the door! Oh, are they all just gonna be killed off right now? Holy moly.
They're dead.
You've heard the stories of Harrenhal, Your Grace.
Tragic, really.
It is said to be a cursed place.
Right.
That it passes judgment on all who pass beneath its gates.
You passed judgment.
You did.
The Queen makes a wish. What servant of the realm would not strive to fulfill it?
She didn't say to kill them.
I did not wish for this.
I feel certain you will reward me.
Dude.
When the time is right.
Dude, you're crazy, dude. I don't understand his mentality and how these two are friends at all. Because... Hey everybody, that was episode 6. That guy's a crazy guy, and in the first time they ever met, the first time they ever met, which I believe was the last episode, 10 years in the past, he was a creepy dude. Whispering to her. And Alicent is too wily, too smart to fall for any of that crap. And unless they're secretly in a love affair, which is so unlikely, I just can't imagine it, then I don't understand their friendship. And I don't understand how she can't see how crazy he is. Good thing we did have a time skip, because we wouldn't have bought it. 10 years of conversations between these two. He's playing the long game, though. But he just killed his father and his brother. For his own ends. And shrouded it with, I was doing it for you. You made it happen. Of course I was going to do everything in my power. If the Queen wills it, the Queen has it. I can be your loyal servant when you become ruler. Or when your son is. Hey, there's a lot to talk about, and I don't know how to talk about it. There's so many new characters and so many old characters. Firstly, everybody survived the time skip. In a way. Especially the king. I've already talked about him, so I won't talk about him. Except that he's still the same character. The same character who is, 1, undying, 2, can't be convinced to change his mind about certain things. The question becomes, who is the new hand now that we've lost the old hand? Who would step into that role that the king knows? Obviously, what's his name, Larys? He's not close to that, because he's friends with the Queen, but not friends with the king, and I don't think the king would trust him. He saw through Hightower, he'd see through him. Wouldn't he? Unless he was so ill that he lost his mind. Daemon is, and his wife, and their children, far away. Not in Westeros. In Essos. In Pentos. Not quite sure where that is in the map. I'll just look it up right now. I found the world's worst JPEG. You can barely make it out. But it looks like Pentos is almost as close as you can get. Just across the narrow sea. So not too far. We haven't gone to the land of sand and horses. We haven't gone that far. It's all the land of sand and horses, but we're basically by the sea. So I assume he's not going to stay here. Well, no. What am I even talking about? Why would he stay here? There's nobody else in the cast that is over here. He has to come back to the action. Otherwise, there's no story. There's unresolved stuff between him and his brother and his niece. The king's sons, at least the older one. The younger one seems fine. Actually, I'm rooting for the younger one, the one that was given a pig. The older one seems like someone you don't want to be around, you know? A bully, entitled, kind of sniveling in a way, angry, just like Daenerys' brother, in many ways, even in looks a little bit. Rhaenyra has had some children, and none of them are from her true husband, and everybody knows it. Everybody sees it. The king sees it, but refuses to acknowledge it, because then he might have to change his mind about who the heir will be. I think the whole realm would pick Aegon to be the heir over Rhaenyra's line, which seems to end with her, you know, as some sort of pure blood stuff. You know what I mean by that? Since all her children are bastards in a way. But they've taken off to Dragonstone, and It seems there's trouble in the Stepstones. The Triarchy is making, I don't know, joining forces with the Martells in Dorne, and there's some trouble brewing. I don't know if that's going to be part of the story, but I don't know. We'll find out. Dragonstone's pretty close to that, right? Yeah, it's all little... This episode, it was called The Princess and the Queen, and it really was about the two separate families that are sort of the same family but separate, you know? About Rhaenyra and Alicent and their children, and Rhaenyra's father and Alicent's husband. And fatherhood. Hey, Kristen's turned into a real... After he killed that guy in the last episode, he'd just been... This episode he was just mean all the way through. Just mean. There was nothing to root for. I didn't feel like I was on his side at any point. Which is interesting, you know? And of all the cast, he's the one who's, apart from Daemon, he's the one that's aged up the least. Daemon's just ageless. But Kristen, his hair is maybe slightly greyed a little bit, but still looks the same, sounds the same. Alicent and her younger actress are almost, they're so close, you know? That transition is just flawless. Rhaenyra, the change with Rhaenyra is more noticeable, but you can still buy it, you can still see it. And we had a birth, and an attempted birth, and a dragon at the end. She knew she was dying. She knew the baby wasn't going to come, and she would die with this baby. She's like, I want to go out on my own terms. I want to just die here. I'm going to get my dragon to kill me. I respect that. Now, where do we go from here? I presume that Daemon's going to come back. But where is he going to go to? He could go to either place. He could go to Dragonstone. He could go to King's Landing. And the greeting he will get from either place is kind of unknown, because we've had a time skip. But I'm excited to see that. I want to see him interacting with people in the future now. And, yeah. I presume we'll have more story involving these kids. Because why set them up? Why bother telling us the story about these kids? Why show them in scenes alone together? Why have the pig moment? Why have any of that if they weren't going to be important in the story? Maybe we'll have another time skip. Maybe we'll see them grown up. And we'll eventually see how the king will eventually die. I don't believe it, but he'll eventually die. And someone will sit the Iron Throne. To be continued, to be decided. We have lost the most trusted member of the most trusted hand, the most honourable hand we've ever had. And he was going to resign just because of his son and the rumours. So, yeah. And then he got killed for it. Fascinating stuff. We'll see where this goes next time. The episode is called... Let me just bring it up here. Driftmark. Oh yeah, that's where he could go. Here's me saying Dragonstone or King's Landing. Driftmark. He's going to drop his kids off there and then he's going to go wandering with his dragons. Right, I will see you next week for episode 7, Driftmark, and have a great time till then. And don't skip into the future too much. You'll miss a bunch of stuff.